Okay, we're going to look at graphing a line from slope-intercept form now. Okay, so we've discussed slope. Now we have to look at this form. So y equals mx plus b is called slope-intercept form. And the m in this case refers to the slope. The b refers to the y-intercept. So a relationship between y and x, where you can write it in this form, y equals, say, 3x plus 7. That is a linear relationship that creates a line you can graph. And we're going to look at the ways to graph this now. Okay, so if the m is 0, if you just have something in the form of y equals b, so the m is 0, so 0x is 0, you just get y equals b. Now you've got just a constant. That is the y-intercept. Y-intercept means where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, so if I just remind you of what a line looks like, so you've got a line, say, like this. This is called the y-intercept. That's b. Okay, it's where it intercepts the y-axis. The slope is the rise and the run from any 2 points. Okay, so there's the run and the rise from any 2 points. Okay, so that tells you whether it goes up or down. If there is no slope, then it doesn't go up or down, and you just get a horizontal line like this. Okay? Now, y equals mx. In this case, you've got no y-intercept. Well, you actually have a y-intercept. It's just 0. Okay? Just no y-intercept is written here. So if you write plus 0, you might as well write nothing. So it means here that the y-intercept is 0. If the y-intercept is 0, it means it goes through the x-axis, or the origin. Okay, so you might have something that looks like this. You know that if it's y equals mx, that is a point on the line. Okay, y-axis, x-axis. Okay, and we're just dealing with the slope. Okay, so that just means that whatever the slope is, you're taking from that point and you're running and rising to get another point. Okay, so if you know what the slope is, if you know the slope is 3, then you run 1, rise 3, because 3 is the same as 3 over 1. Okay, so in this case here, I put y equals 3 halves x means that you rise 3 and run 2 from any point to another point, but start from the origin. Okay, that's a point that's obviously on there, so start from the origin. So you rise 3, run 2. Run 2, rise 3. You get another point on the line. Keep going. Okay, so that's what you do for that one. Now, if you have this one, y equals mx plus b, where b is not 0, okay, and m is not 0, then you have a line that is going to look something like this one that I had here, where it's not going to go through the origin and there's going to be a slope. Okay, so for example, y equals 3 half x plus 3. You're going to start from 3, okay, on the y-axis. So because you know that that's the y-intercept, you start from there. Start from 3. That's a point on the line. Okay? And then you use the slope from that point to get another point. So you're going to rise 3. So you're going to go up 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. And then you're going to run 2. Okay, so there's 2. And that's going to give you another point on the line. And the line, once you have 2 points, you can graph a line. There and there. Okay, so basically this is what you've got. Rise 3 from that y-intercept. Run 2, you get a second point. You want a third point? Rise 3 and run 2 again. Okay, so some examples here. Let's look at this first one here. Okay, so we've got y equals 3x. Well, that is a slope of 3 over 1. The rise is 3, the run is 1. Whenever you have a whole number, divide it by 1 to get the run. Okay, we know it goes through the y-intercept of this is 0, so it goes through the origin. Okay. So this is what we're going to get. We're going to get origin is 1 point. We run 1, rise 3. Another point. Run 1, rise 3. Another point. Draw a line through them. Okay. In the second example here, y equals negative 2x. Slope is negative 2 over 1. Okay. You're going to start from the origin again because the y-intercept is 0. And you're going to rise negative 2, run 1. Down 2, run 1. Okay. Starting point, down 2, run 1. Down 2, run 1. Got a couple points. Now you can draw the line through it. Okay. And third example here, y equals 2/3 x. Now you can rise 2 and run 3. Okay. As you can see here, goes through the origin again. So you rise 2, run 3. That gives you a point. You could also rise negative 2 and run negative 3 because negative divided by a negative is a positive. So this works too. So you can rise negative 2, run negative 3. Gets you another point on the line. Either way. Depends on how constrained you are with your graph space. Okay. And then you got another one here, y equals negative 4/3 x. Okay. Rise is negative 4, run is 3. Or rise is 4, run is negative 3. Either way, you get 2 points here that are on the line. Okay. Rise 4, run negative 3. Or rise negative 4, run 3. Gives you 2 points on the line, goes through the origin. Okay, take a look at this one here. So y equals 3x minus 1. Now you have a non-zero y-intercept and you have a slope. So negative 1 is a y-intercept, 3 over 1 is the slope. So what do? We always start from the y-intercept. Okay, so we're going to go to negative 1 on the y-axis, start there, and then we're going to use the slope, which is rise 3, run 1, or run 1, rise 3, doesn't matter. So I run 1, rise 3, I get a point. Run 1, rise 3, I get another point. Draw a line through it. Okay. Start from the y-intercept all the time. Okay. Y-intercept here is 3. Slope is negative 2, or negative 2 over 1. Okay. So we're going to go here to 3, which is the y-intercept. Then we're going to run 1, rise negative 2, which is from here. Okay. Start from 3, run 1, rise negative 2. Run 1, rise negative 2. Draw a line through those points. Now we've got some fractional slopes here. Okay. Y equals 3/4 x minus 5. Y equals negative 5. M equals 3 over 4. Start from the y-intercept. Okay. So you go to negative 5, y-intercept. And you then do the slope, which is 3 over 4. So you run 4, rise 3, you got another point, line through it. Okay. Here you've got slope of negative 1/2, y-intercept of negative 1. Okay. So we're going to go to negative 1 on the graph for the y-intercept. That's where you start. Okay. And then you run 2, rise negative 1. Or run negative 2, rise 1, as long as they're opposites, right? It's got to be a negative slope. Then you get a line through it. This next one's pretty interesting. It is y equals negative 2. Okay, for this one, the y-intercept is negative 2. That's it. There's no slope. So it's a horizontal line. Okay, and you've got this graph, basically. Y-intercept is negative 2. It's a horizontal line, one with no slope. All right, y equals 2.5. Same idea. Horizontal line, no slope, through 2.5. Okay.